back to Plant Simple Projects today, replacing the windshield wiper reservoir. See this one here, it's actually cracked. I'm holding it on with bungee cords here. And underneath, I'll show you what it looks like. You can see how they've cracked up there. See right here? This is cracked off of these. I guess it's just old, and so it just cracked. I did have the shop in for a little work on the AC system lately, and so I don't know if they ever tightened or something happened there, since the compressor is just right over here. So not sure, but anyway, got to replace it. It's a $30 reservoir, and I'm going to get started. I'm going to remove the this splash guard right here. There's a couple pins on the other side that will pull out, give us access to this reservoir. Okay, so there's a screw right here that fed into right here, and so I went ahead and bent this back. Didn't want to remove this. Some of these are so brittle that I'm worried about cracking those, so just kind of bent it back out of the way, and now you can see plenty of fluid in there. It's kind of unfortunate, but you remove that. You can see the electrical side of it right here that starts the motor, and then the tube that carries the fluid to the windshield. So we've got this right here, and same type of deal. Looks like it's got the same plug there, and we've got also the nozzle for the tube. So looks pretty close to the same. It's a good sign. All right, so got this disconnected. You just push down the top, you pull out. I used some pliers to help me to get that one out. This one just comes right off of here, this tube, and they sit up in this these grooves up here, so no problem there. Problem is this. That's the problem. So they go ahead and come out. So I need to go ahead and get this taped off, or sealed off, or something, and then that way I can kind of save all this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a tube, and I'm going to tie it off. Okay, so I went ahead and put the tube on here, and we've got this tied off down here. I kept it from running, so I'll keep it on there as I remove this, and then I'll put the new one in place. All right, a bit dirty here, but that's what it looks like. So the old one definitely is brittle. It's got a crack here before, and then obviously it cracked on these parts down here, but it's holding fine with this fluid there. I'm okay with that for now, and we'll get it transferred over into the other container here in a little bit. I just want to show you, this is actually a 10mm bolt, and both of them are. They've also got the Phillips head on them. So just getting them worked out, and then we'll put the new unit in. Okay, so it turns out the bottom of this reservoir is actually for the fluid level sensor, and my car does not have that. So I had to figure out a way to make this work. Used a 1 1/4 to 3/8 rubber spacer that fit in this hole here, tighten it down, and it's pretty solid. So we'll see how that plays out, and we'll go get this installed. All right, so we got it installed, and clip this back in. Actually, there's this third place to connect this as well, and you see it's draining itself back in right now. Our seal's holding up just fine. This is really tight, so not worried about that right now with that gasket. And let that drain, we should be good to go. So everything's reconnected, back up in there, and then we'll put together the wheel and all that kind of good stuff, and then test it out here. Okay, it's filled up here. No problems, holding on pretty good, so I think we're okay. We're gonna give this a shot. We have no leaks, everything looks good in the bottom, and we'll start to button this thing back up, bring this back down. We'll put the screw back in on the bottom here and reconnect it.